Hi ladies, it's Ashley Livermore here, and I'm here to answer just a couple of questions and to kind of help people along the way. I've been noticing a lot of people on my team saying things like, "Oh, I can't believe that hostess canceled on me. She was my friend. I really didn't think that she was going to do that to me." Or just people in general saying, maybe she wasn't my friend, but she canceled on me, and I really don't know what to do. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to get less cancellations. I'll just kind of give you my statistics, that way you kind of know what my feedback is on cancellation rates and all that. But I typically only get about a 10% cancellation rate or less. It's really quite small compared to some other people's. And I usually do book about 24 to 26 parties a month. So, I might get 2 or 3 cancellations, but I don't get them at the last minute. I usually get them within a several week time frame, and I'm going to tell you how I do that in a few minutes. So let's first talk about, why do our friends cancel on us? Our friends, if you're a beginning consultant, a lot of times what we do is we have our launch party, and then we have our friends who are say yes, they'll have their party with you, and then what happens is they cancel on you. And they might cancel on you at the last minute, and they might cancel on you, that gives you maybe a week. But why do they do that to you? And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why they do it is because you are their friend. And if they know you and if they trust you, you are a person that, they literally can disappoint you. And because they know that you will be okay with that. They'll still be your friend, or you'll still be her friend for it. And that's the reason why they do it. You are a commodity to them right now, to your friends. And, she looks like she wants to have a good time, but, she's doing you a favor right now. That's the way she sees it. So she can cancel at any point in time, and she can do that favor for you at any point in time. And that's because if something else better comes along the table, like maybe she has a concert that she's invited to, or maybe one of her other friends is going to have another party or something, she knows you, and so she can say, you know what, I can't do it today, but I can do it this day. And so what she winds up doing is rescheduling and rescheduling and rescheduling, and you just keep rescheduling her. And it's time for you to stop doing that. You need to start running your business in a way that a business owner would. And I'll tell you what I do. When I have somebody who cancels on me once, if she cancels on me on a weekend, she does not get a weekend again. If she cancels on me twice in terms of a weekday, she does not get booked with me again. I just don't allow that. I party with people who I want to party with. And if you're finding that your friends are continually doing that to you, don't party with your friends. They're going to come to you sooner or later when they see that you're having a successful business. And you just work on getting yourself some clientele that wants to party with you and that will treat you like the business owner that you are. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you guys a few things that you can do to help your parties hold when they are on the books, so that they are less likely to cancel with you. So I don't want to point a finger or anything, but I will tell you that the number one reason why people cancel is because there is a lack of attendance. That's the number one reason why people cancel. They're either not getting the attendance that they need, or nobody is RSVPing. That's typically not the case, that people are not RSVPing. It usually has to do with they didn't invite enough people. And the person to blame, or the persons whose shoulders that rests upon on why they don't have the party attendance, 99% of the time, it has to do with you as the consultant. You did not hostess coach her enough to help her know that she needed to have more attendance there. So today, hostess coaching is the number one thing that you can do in order to make sure that your parties hold. All right, so what are some of the things that you can say when you hostess coach them? You can say things like this. When you have 10 people that are at your party, somebody will win a free buzzing gift. All right, now if you're not in the pure romance industry, or the romance industry like we are with our in-home products like this, you can offer a different kind of gift. When 10 people are at the party, someone wins a free buzzing gift. If you have 10 shoppers at the party, you get an extra $20 in hostess credit. 10 shoppers would be 10 purchasing guests. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to tell her how to get those 10 people at the party. So it would sound like this. So Susie, I'm really, really excited about your party, and I want to make sure that you get the most free product that you possibly can. And the way that we're going to do that is to make sure we have lots of people attending. Now, chances are, when you invite your guests, only a half to a third of the people that you ask to attend will be able to attend. So what I want you to do is I want you to invite 30 to 40 people personally, and you're going to tell them about the party. I want you to give them an invitation. I want you to make sure you call them and give them the information about the party. If you're going to do something on Facebook, I want you to privately message the people that you want to invite first and then add them to the event. Do not invite every single person on your Facebook list. If you invite 600 people to your event, clearly you do not want 600 people at your home, and clearly you are not going to get 600 people to RSVP. But when you just do a whole group of people to invite, nobody feels special that way. So you want to make sure you take the time to do that. You also want to make sure that when your host is coaching your hostess, that you offer her to do her invitations for you. And if you find that you're getting a ton of cancellations, then perhaps you need to do the invitations for her. And how that sounds is this. Hey, Susie, I'm so excited about your party. One of the biggest things I like to do is offer you the best customer care I possibly can. So I am going to do your invites for you. Isn't that great? Yeah. So I am going to get your addresses from you. I need them by this date. And you can just go ahead and email me those addresses, and I'll get those invitations out in the mail to you. That way I can hold this date for you. And then what happens is she's hearing you need to get the invitations to her, the addresses for the invitations before this date, or her party's going to be canceled. And I know some of you guys don't want to be that person who's going to do that, but I'm going to tell you, if she wants her party to work, she's going to get that information to you. All right, and she's going to be less likely to cancel on you because of lack of attendance. So do your hostess coaching justice. Make sure you do it and do it well. And if you're not familiar with hostess coaching, I do have a hostess coaching video on here on how my hostess coaching works, and it works extremely well for me. The second thing that you can do so that your people don't cancel on you is you need to look like you are in high demand. And so how do you look in high demand when you only have one party on the books or no parties on the books? It's simple. When you go to your parties, if you have one party on the book and you're really, really hoping to get some more bookings on that one, you're going to create an open date card, and you are going to write in a few dates that you don't want booked, all right? And you're going to write on them people's names, all right? Susie booked that party, Jennifer booked that party, Keisha booked that party. Whatever it is, you are going to fill in their names on dates that you don't want booked. That way you look like you're in high demand. You're also going to post things on your Facebook like this. I love my job. I'm partying like crazy. I can't believe I only have one date left this month. You need to make sure you get your party date scheduled with me ASAP before they're all filled. When you start putting positive things like that into the atmosphere and into the world, you're going to find that you're going to get some really, really good results. So make sure that you look like you're in high demand, because when you are in high demand, people are going to want to party with you. I like to call this, okay, this is my own personal thing, I call it empty restaurant syndrome. Okay, I know that's like a mind blow right there. So let me explain empty restaurant syndrome. If you can imagine, you're going to a restaurant. You have a restaurant over on this side of the street, and it's jam-packed busy. And you have a restaurant on this side of the street offering the same meals, completely empty. Which restaurant are you going to want to eat at? Okay, it's going to make me ponder for a minute. I can go to this empty restaurant and probably get my food. I don't know if it's going to be fast. I don't know if it's going to taste good. I don't know if I'm going to find a piece of plastic in my hot dog. I don't know anything about it. And then if I go to this one, people seem to be pretty happy with this restaurant over here. I might decide to play it safe and go to this restaurant over here because it's busy. Okay, and I know that that's a quality guarantee right there just by seeing how many people are there. You get what I'm putting down? So are you the empty restaurant, or are you the busy restaurant? All right? Do you have friends that you know that are not partying with you, but they're partying with another consultant? I don't know. So make yourself look like you're busy. Number 3 thing that you can do to help you get your parties to hold more, offer an extra host incentive. When you talk to her on the phone and say, you know what, when you host your party on this date, and as long as you keep it on this date, you get that extra booking incentive. You're going to be able to get that extra free bottle of coochie cream for free, or you're going to get an extra $10 in free product if you're doing the hostess foreplay. And by the way, if you're not familiar with hostess foreplay, you need to make sure you're on our COO and looking at what that is. It's an amazing tool to help you get the attendance you need, to help you get outside orders, to help you get parties from your parties, and to help you have your hostesses hold on the date that they say they want to hold it on. So, which is all the 4 things that we all want, right? So take a peek at that. Have a hostess booking incentive. The next thing you can do is tell her when your host is coaching her that if she needs to cancel, that she needs to give you 3 weeks notification. All right, so it sounds like this. So, Susie, I'm super excited about your party, and there's only one other thing that I ask of you, and that is, if for any reason you need to cancel your party, could you at least give me 3 weeks notification? That way I can open up that date for somebody else. And I'm asking her if it's okay, and of course she's going to say yes. She's never going to say, no, I'm going to cancel on you if I want to. She's not going to do that to you. She's going to tell you yes. And so what you've done is you've laid clear expectations for her that if she's going to cancel on you, she needs to give you 3 weeks notification. That way you can open it up for somebody else. And it's a very rare occurrence that I ever have a hostess cancel on me that doesn't give me 3 weeks notification. Okay, so give that a try. The next thing you can do is, you have to be fun. If you are just if you're just passing around a product and you're not enjoying what it is that you're doing, and if your friends are not having a good time, or if the guests at the party's not going to have a good time with you, chances are she's going to cancel on you because she does not want to put her friends through that. So another thing you can make sure that you're doing at your parties, if you're booking parties from parties, have a good time. Know your products. Know some funny one-liners. If you feel like you need a little brush up on it, there are lots of seasoned consultants out there that'd be more than happy to have you come to their party and watch. Take some great notes. Have a good time at your parties. People like to party with people who like to have fun, okay? You don't want to be the boring person. Don't be the boring party person. The next thing is create the Facebook event for her if she's going to be doing some of her invitations via Facebook. When she is doing things via Facebook, you want to make sure that the detailed description is good for you. Make sure it has the information that you need within it. So you might as well just create it for her. And, post little things every once in a while, maybe once a day, a little funny picture to go along with it, how excited you are to see them. So make a post daily on that Facebook event. And once again, encourage her that if she's doing a Facebook event, make sure she privately, not group message, privately invites her guests to that event on an individual basis that way. Number 8, or the next thing I told you about, which already was, send the invitations for her. That'll greatly increase your attendance and make sure she doesn't cancel on you, because if she has people that are coming to the party, she's less likely to cancel on you unless it's a real legitimate reason. There's an emergency. And I can tell you right now, not everybody has to go to the hospital when they say they have to go to the hospital. All right, they just think it's going to be one of those things that they're not going to necessarily argue with you about. So send the invites for her, and then you will have less hospital visits, I'm sure. Okay, and then, did I mention hostess coaching? Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, definitely hostess coaching, okay? So that'll definitely help you with getting less cancellations. And then I feel like there's one more. Oh, yes. Hostess coaching. Yes, okay? You got it? You think it's important? Okay. So I hope that helps you with trying to figure out why people cancel on you and what you can do to fix that problem. So I wish you luck. Try some of these techniques and have amazing businesses. Bye-bye.